Whoa, what the? Where am I? What is this place? Welcome to the new game room. You move down. What? 1 week, arms, you and me, and on the last day we throw down. Why should I care? Well, if you win, you can host the show. Forever. You got yourself a deal, buddy. So this is it. You ready? Because our final battle starts now, critic. Oh, Balrog. It sure will be. Dang it! Alright, my week is up. Let's do this. So, ARMS ended up being quite the interesting beast. But how is the game overall? Is it the new Switch IP that everyone was hoping for? And will I finally get the critic on my side? Excuse me. No, you ain't. Well, let's get straight to the review and find out. First up is gameplay, and oh, this one's a winner. I know how motion controls seem kinda gimmicky, but really, these are some of the most responsive ones out there. It is frighteningly close to a one-to-one experience, and you might even burn a few calories on the way. The only thing that gave me trouble was tilting the move. Since you have to do both at the same time, I kinda sucked at that for a while. But hand-eye coordination's never really been my thing. Outside of controls, there's also a lot of customization to each fighter. Before every fight, you have the selection of 3 arms, 1 for each arm. That's 9 possible combinations each match. I think? Their attack patterns wildly vary, from regular punches to shield arms to even projectiles like fidget boomerangs. And even when you think you master fighting a type of arm, every single arm is assigned an attribute. When you hold down your punch button or guard, you can charge up a super powerful punch with some sort of special effect. Some stun the opponent's arms, some do elemental damage, it really varies. It's just the cherry on top of these already diverse characteristics. The variation doesn't just stop at that either. I don't think I've ever played a fighting game where characters feel this wildly different. The roster may seem paltry compared to other fighters, but that's because everyone's movements, weight, and unique abilities are all over the place. Everyone has their own learning curve, and every time I try a new character, there's something about them that I really just want to get better at. It's a feeling I haven't felt well since Smash Bros, and it's something Nintendo seems to capture really well. As for my go-to, well, it used to be Mechanica, but I've really come to like Lola Pop, even though she does the inflation thing. Please don't judge me. The gameplay is just really fluid and fun, okay? I really felt like I was controlling a human with extendable arms, and for that kind of immersion in a fighting game? Oh, that's just great. Second up is visuals, and the game looks amazingly clean, though I'd expect nothing less from the Mario Kart 8 devs. The UI is one of my new favorites, with the sleek yellow just plastered all over everything. Even the title screen is just aesthetically pleasing, even though I can't read all of it. Come on, Lola, could you move a little bit? The game runs at 1080p 60 FPS docked, and on handheld 720p 60 FPS with a barely noticeable dip in quality. Either way works perfectly fine, and it's a technical feat Nintendo should be damn proud of. The models are super detailed and the backdrops are nice to look at, which makes the Mario Kart-ish low frame rate audiences less of a distraction. ARMS truly shows that the Switch is capable to stand up to its competitors, and it looks like it could belong on any other current gen console. It looks great. Third up is sound, and the opening theme is hands down one of the catchiest songs Nintendo has ever made. Mark my words, it's going to be an iconic song as the years go on. That said, pretty much every other song in the game is a remix of this. That's not bad at all, but only 1 or 2 of the remixes really stuck in my head. The rest were just kinda there in my opinion. You know, they fit the setting, but really aren't that memorable. They could've used more variety in melodies, and could've done better than just matching the setting. Voice acting in this game is solid too. It's awesomely inclusive to hear so many different languages in a Nintendo game at once. The phrases are ingrained in my head, and while I feel like there could have been a few more for each character, they did their job very well. Overall, I think sound is pretty good. Fourth up is length, and at first, ARMS didn't have legs. It was a 10 out of 10 game without the content to back it up yet. But it is really getting there now. At launch, there was 10 characters, 10 stages, a short Grand Prix with 7 difficulties, versus mode, online play, ranked and for fun, and a handful of other silly, sometimes throwaway modes. It sounds like a lot, but really, you'll see everything the vanilla game has in like 5 or so hours. It's another Splatoon situation. Free DLC is promised as time goes on, fighters, stages, arms, and characters. But at its launch state, I could have only recommended it for $60 to people who'd buy it as a long-term investment, or really want to dive into fighters' movesets. But now, things are a little different. Since launch, a substantial amount of content has been added. Several new characters, an intruder character if you're good at Grand Prix, a versus mode where you can turn into the secret boss against your opponent, some extra stages, including the sparring ring where you're waiting for online matches as its own stage. And with no hazards, makes it the new final destination. But most importantly, the introduction of these cute little badges. They may not seem like much, but this is ARMS' new achievement system. The game challenges you to do tons of stuff like getting consecutive wins in matches, or getting really good at one mode, or even simple stuff that just keep you going, like losing 2 ranked matches in a row. Every time you win one, you get more money to try and get more arms, which makes the whole process a lot faster. Before, I was just scraping for change in this mode if you didn't play on high difficulties. It's this incentive to get good and to try every single facet of the game that kept me coming back. And on top of that, you can use badges to appear differently in online matches. They seem small, but they finally make ARMS reach that content versus price barrier. In my opinion. If you see ARMS at a friend's place or a demo kiosk and even remotely like it, I'd say give it a whirl. At launch, it was good, but now with more content, it's finally reached that threshold to call it great. In conclusion, ARMS is a fun game that'll only get stronger as time goes on. Nintendo has truly done something amazing here. They created a deep strategic fighting game that anyone can pick up and play within less than 5 minutes, all while using really fun motion controls. You heard me, an easy-to-play, motion-controlled, competitive fighting game. There is truly nothing else that exists like ARMS. Not to mention, it's a great hit at parties. Literally. Fighting games have never really been my thing, but like Smash Bros, there's nothing better than just taking the Switch, bringing some spare Joy-Cons, and throwing down split screen anywhere you want. Or single player, I don't care how stupid I look in public, as you can tell by my obnoxious highlighter Joy-Cons. It's another fantastic new IP from Nintendo, and it deserves its place right beside Nintendo's classics. ARMS is now a great game. Come on, B, you know that's not the case at all. Stop lying to yourself. You wanna say that to me again, buddy? You bet! I trained for a week and I hated every second of it. Now I'm just stupid good at it for no reason. And the worst part is, I didn't see a darn point that you told me. Nah man, it's fine, don't worry about it. I kinda figured you wouldn't at this point. But if I know you, and I know me, this will definitely do you in. So this is it, critic! Our final battle's finally here! About time. Let's settle the score once and for all, B. This game room's as good as mine. Oh, critic, you're darn right it is. You ready then? My existence, my purpose for being here. It all comes down to this. Ready? ARMS! Alright, critic, take this. And this, really. And some of this. Is that all you got? And some grabs. I know how to play this game. Sorry, B, but blindly attacking me will not work! What the heck just hit me? Sharing the positive sides of gaming to people. That's what I want to do. I can't live in a world where my own mind hates me. I want to learn how to appreciate it. All of it. He's real good. In fact, he's awesome at this. But beating him is not how I'm gonna win. I have a plan. So critic, since you entered the game room all those months ago, what exactly have you learned? Huh? You already know the answer to that. I learned my purpose in life. You know that. I want to teach people the critical side of gaming. Now shut up and let's finish this. It's like you said though, we balance each other out, right? I'm the optimistic fun guy, and you're the one looking to improve things, correct? Yeah, exactly, that's right. That's incorrect. And this is your major flaw, critic. What? The answer that was in your face the whole time. Oh no, that's impossible. So I'm gonna knock it right into you. Oh no. And for the wind up. No, don't do it, don't do it. I don't understand. I knew everything about this game inside and out. How did you KO me? I don't know, man. Do you see me doing something that maybe you're not doing? No, I don't. We were getting along better. That should be it, right? Nope, it's not. And I figured that out using Jerry's clues. When we won Wario at that state fair, critic, what do you think my first reaction was? That he was an abomination? Yeah, exactly. So why do you think I wanted to show him to the world? Why did I start reviewing games? Because of him. Oh, that one's easy. It's because you liked him for who he was. See? Now you're starting to get it. I like you just the way you are, critic. Even though I rejected it at first, I came to see how you view things, just like when I started many years ago with him. It doesn't need to be some long, drawn-out battle between us. I understood you, and by doing so, I understood myself. You know what? I get it now. I don't want to be just a critic anymore. I want to have a blast doing it! Yes, that's it! That's it! You finally get me! Let's do this! Let's finish this! When we started reviewing games, it was about teaching others, learning each other's opinions, new discoveries, and reliving the past. But sometimes it's easy to lose track of your goal and practicing your own words. But with our sights back on track, now we know. All of it isn't worth anything if we're not having fun with it. Yes! I'm finally back in one piece! Whew! So this is a new place, huh? I mean, it's great and all, but I don't know if things will ever be the same. That said, I'm sure I'll love it eventually. I always do. Yeah! No way. Who is this guy? Why does he look so confident and strong? This wasn't what he was when I split him up. Wait, is this who he is without? Yo, Jerry, is he ready for phase 2 yet? Pete, you're gonna need to skip to like phase 50 for this one. This is a tough guy. What are you hiding for, Jerry? Are you afraid he's gonna start asking questions? Like how you split him up and you moved the game room? Yo, shush it, kid! You're gonna ruin everything! It's okay, your secret's safe with me. It's not like he can hear us or anything. Wait, so that was you? Oh my god. I have so many questions. Alright. Yo, Professor! Oh, hey, what's up, Balrog? Is that really you? You know, I've been thinking about what you told me earlier. If Jerry was the one who did all this moving stuff. No. Yeah, I was pretty suspicious. But then Jerry went and blabbered it out anyway when I'm like 10 feet from him. You're a genius. Ah! You all can come out from hiding, by the way. You're terrible at keeping secrets.
Hey, B, so no hard feelings about that stuff, right?
What, are you kidding? I should be thanking you. If it wasn't for your guidance and your training, I wouldn't be the person I am right now, stronger than ever. And I have this whole room to explore now because of you.
Really? You're not even curious why? Or how? You're just gonna leave me hanging?
Come on, Jay, I'm sure you had your reasons. And maybe one day, I'll find out what those reasons are. But we have the rest of our lives to figure out our existence. We're so young, even though you don't look the part. Everyone, I know life can be difficult sometimes, and I know sometimes we don't make the best decisions. But at least for now, will all of you come with me, forget it all, and have a good time?
You bet. But don't think we'll go easy on you just because you're being nice. The next step of your training is the best us, every persona you've ever made, and everything we can do.
Hey, you guys up to something? I'm on my lunch break. Oh, a camera.
And if you do that, you'll be the best person that you really want to be.
Well, I'm not sure how to do that yet. But I think this is a good place to start. Don't you think, Professor? Alright, you win. Show me what you got, B. And let's get started, everyone! Our next adventure starts now!